1 degree outside weather network. This is Weekend Insights, the deep dive into meteorology over the next several days. We'll go well out into the upcoming week. I'm meteorologist Matt Noyce. Have you tried, especially on a weekend, it's great. Have you tried watching us on your smart TV yet? Open up the smart TV YouTube app. Do a search for 1 degree outside network. You'll find us. Of course, you can find us online too. 1degreeoutside.live is where you'd find that stream. And of course, atop our app also. All right, coming up in this video, we're talking about how the weather has turned active. We're squeezing out a great weekend in New England. There are some isolated tornadoes on the docket, though, here for this weekend in the southern United States. Monday and Wednesday are going to be our days for disturbances right here at home. Huge ocean storm. I talked a lot about this in Insights on Thursday, but there's just a ton of energy in here. Wind gusts over 90 miles per hour estimated on the backside, and all part of a big jet stream trough. That jet stream, very interesting for us here. When you start to get these big waves, dips we call troughs, and bumps we call ridges, this is the sign of a disturbed atmosphere. A disturbed atmosphere means that you've got storms that are in the making. You can track the atmospheric energy as well in the yellows, oranges, reds, or purples where it's real intense. There's the intense energy that's been with the storm. You say, oh, here comes another one up by Winnipeg. No, it's not coming this way. That one goes into Canada, but hold on a second. There is another one that follows in its wake, and that is coming this way. And this is what I mean about a dynamic weather pattern. You got one disturbance after the next. So this one starts coming across the Ohio Valley, and as we get out towards Sunday night, Monday, it digs, it gets deeper, and it closes off right overhead. This means storm development at the surface right on top of us during the course of Monday. That'll be a shot of rain, but with that kind of energy, it's going to be a shot of some thunder in there, too. It can't stay long. Why? Because the next one's coming in. Talk about an active weather pattern. You don't see the big purples on this one. This one doesn't look quite as intense right now, but it is broad and big, and that means showers are back in the forecast again on Wednesday, and that's why I say Monday and Wednesday. I'm going to get into the details right now. Before I dive in, so many of you said, how do we support you? You do all this stuff for free. It's our pleasure to do it, but of course, if you'd like to, maybe a membership level fits for you, membership.1degreeoutside.com. Thanks to all who do, and that includes our champions. 1 Degree Outside champion, Gate City Reflexology and Massage in Nashua, New Hampshire, and also O'Brien's Garden Center in Danvers. If you'd like to become a champion, you certainly can do that, and we'll be happy to give you a shout-out, too. All right, let's get into it. Here we go. Day by day on the maps. High pressure on Saturday gives us a nice day up and down the eastern seaboard. Here are the thunderstorms, which will turn severe in the south-central United States. Here at home, 60 to 65. Light breeze out of the north, not as strong as the past couple of days. And as we get to the overnight, it's not much of a wind, but you're talking about temperatures running in the 40s rather than the 30s of the past couple of nights. Here's the severe weather focus for Saturday. There will, again, be at least isolated tornadoes with this. Big shift in wind. You've got a flow of moisture out of the Gulf, and then you get a cold front cutting in from the north. By Sunday, that starts to morph into a larger frontal system and developing storm that, again, isn't here yet. Our wind kicks up on Sunday. You can see 70s and 60s across a lot of the northeastern United States, closer to home. Here's your high temperatures, and this goes all the way out to upstate New York. I mean, everybody's got the warmth. The breeze kicks up on Sunday in the afternoon. Some gusts may go 25 or 30 miles per hour out of the south, and it stays fairly mild on Sunday night as we get ready for the rain to move in. In terms of how it all shakes out on the surface weather map, again, here's your high pressure in charge for the first part of the weekend. It really does hold all the way through Sunday, even as the clouds increase. The rain way off to the west Sunday, no concern. And then once we get past midnight, particularly I would say pre-dawn on Monday, the rain starts sliding in more and more to New England. It is going to rain and pour during the course of Monday for at least a time. A lot of times when you get this kind of energy coming in, it becomes a really focused band. So it doesn't necessarily last as heavy rain for a long period of time, but you can get real heavy downpours and even some thunderstorms embedded in there as well. A little break Tuesday where you might get a shower to pop up, and then we get ready for the next round of energy that comes in here, as I mentioned, on Wednesday. Not surprised to see the trend in rainfall amounts coming down a little bit for this first part of the week. I had told you yesterday when we were looking at amounts of like 1.5 inches to 2, I said I'd be surprised to see it over that broad of an area, and that certainly appears to be the case. It's coming down a bit. You would expect this because it is going to, again, be a band of perhaps downpours and thunder, but probably a pretty focused band, which tends to cut back on the amounts a little bit. Here goes the big monster ocean storm moving away. Our wind going quiet for a while on Saturday, even Sunday. The wind's not bad in the morning at all. It's not bad later in the day, but you do start to get some gusts on Sunday afternoon. The blue areas are going to be on the order of 15 to 25, and then eventually 30 miles per hour for exposed south-facing coastlines on Sunday afternoon. And here's a little blast of wind that comes in on Monday with that line of downpours and thunder. As a matter of fact, what I can do is give you an idea that when that wind comes in, it's probably going to be somewhere on the order of about 40 to 50 mile per hour gusts at exposed locations. I've got more on that in the coastal marine forecast, which is airing on the stream, or you can find it on our website as well. High temperatures Monday in the 60s, not terribly cool. It's not like a chilled rain because of the fact that you have that southeasterly wind. Tuesday, again, the break in the action, still able to reach up into the 60s. And then the showers Wednesday start a flow of cooler air that will be coming in. If you want to check out all the nitty-gritty details, you can, especially as we get closer to the timing. I think you'll get a lot of help from our app. It's 5 stars. It's totally free. It's on the App Store and Google Play. Just search 1 degree outside weather. That's how it looks for now. Again, Coastal Marine Forecast talks more about the impact not only to mariners, but at the coastline as we head into Monday, coming up in just a little while.